Hola amigas y amigos, bienvenidos to ZussieMakesit. Welcome. Here we are in the patio again, and it is time to do a whole reset. We have so much work to do. I've been out of service, you could say, for out of commission for about 7 weeks because I fell down, I sprained my foot, and it has been so horrible not being able to come out here and walk and do all the things that I usually do. You know me, guys. I always like to do something and get my house, have it in order, try to do as much as possible, but I haven't been able to because of this. So I'm feeling better. My mom and dad are helping, and they're already working. As you can see, they already have this area where all the pots were kind of cleaned out, and we're going to be resetting all of the pots, getting them nice and in order so that they look nice and we can reach them. Everything is going to be worked on over here, guys. So we're going to be doing some pruning, you name it, you think of it, that you whatever you can do in the garden, we're going to be doing it, guys. Replanting, redoing everything, and planting some stuff as well that we can, whatever we can find, we'll do as much as possible. Whatever I can take during the day and that my foot can take, let me show you that. So you can kind of tell, still tell that it's swollen, and we're gonna work with it. So I have one good foot that's helping me out, and then this one's gonna go on the crock because I can't really use too big of a shoe. Oh my gosh, I'm falling too. So that's it. So I'll work as much as possible, and whatever I can do, I'm not gonna strain myself to make it worse, of course, but at least I'll have to move things that are critical right now that we have better weather, and just be able to help out my plants so that they can perform well for the rest of the year, the rest of spring and the rest of summer. So guys, let's just get started. We can't waste any more time. Let's go. So I think yesterday was perhaps one of the hottest days that we've had in the springtime right now. It probably was in the 80s. So I did not last that much yesterday doing much here in the patio, and my mom did a lot of it. But let me just show you what we got done so far, mainly her, and let me show you what it's looking like. So this is how it's looking like. My mom did most of it, but we rearranged everything, and I'm gonna be putting the irrigation back on the pots. And we moved the irrigation from what was going here through the bottom, and we put it in the back here by the fence with a clamp, with one of those brass clamps, if you can see there. Here's one, and then here is the other one, and that way it's not going to be on the floor, and we can reach the pots way better and put the irrigation on each of the pots. Then I did kind of like a layered look because we have a small patio, and I think that is the winning combination at this point, and I'm gonna try to add some more pots on this side and then perhaps on this side as well. And right now I wanted to show you something that I was really happy to go and do, which was get some more color. I got some more color for the patio. My sister went to get her flowers and everything for her house, and when I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to go buy some stuff too. So this is what we ended up with. Hers was so pretty and beautiful, and she has some planters that hopefully I can show you some of her pictures of what she did. And but this is what I got because I've been wanting to do a strawberry patch. Well, not patch, but something where we can have strawberries. So I got this big one which has these pretty little flowers, and my phone doesn't zoom in too well, but this is what we have. Don't they look lovely? And these are just the regular ones with white flowers. And then I got these poppies, which are very, very interesting. The buds don't look so pretty, guys. They do not look pretty. They look scary. But look at the flowers. There you go. See? And then the buds are kind of scary, like I was telling you. Can we focus? No. There. That looks better. Then I got some calibrachoa in a beautiful purple, deep purple in the middle, in the eye of it, and then like a softer lavender color. Beautiful, beautiful. I just love this kind of flowers. And by the way, calibrachoa is here in California, in my zone. I'm here in Ventura County. They perform absolutely beautiful. The other ones, petunias, don't work so well for me, but calibrachoas are great. Now this plant has been with me, this one that you see right there, has been with me for like 5 years. I bought it once and it's been blooming its head off, and right now I didn't take very good care of it because I was out of commission, so I had turned off the irrigation so that we could, because of winter, and it was raining, but then you know how California is. So anyways, that is a beautiful calibrachoa that has been my favorite, and right now I think we're gonna add this one. That's another one, another beauty. These are some, I don't remember, the name is kind of long. It's the osteospermum hybrid. Oh, you can't see anything, but these are the flowers. Very beautiful, like a very soft pastel and with a very like bright yellow in the inside, but still in the pastel color. Then my idea with the strawberries is that I'm going to do something here on top of the fence, where I'm gonna do one type of ledge, something there, so that we can have the strawberries right there. And because I have the irrigation available, I can just add irrigation right there. But I have to figure out how to put them on top of the fence, which will create a screen that I want to do because I need a little bit more privacy than what we have here. On that side we have the grapevine, which I think is good and it's going to help us, you know, right now that it's leafing out, we're going to have a little bit more of a screen there. But on this side it's just completely bare, and I need something to just have a little bit of privacy. That's all I need. So anyways guys, let's get started with getting the rest of this patio ready. At least if I have this little area done and I can get these on pots, that's gonna be a success. And also my strawberries, figuring out what I do over here. All right, let's get going right now. Another thing that I wanted to show you is my potting bench, which I made last year, and I haven't made a video. I did take some footage of how I did it, so hopefully I'll have that soon for you guys. I got this pretty mosaic from the department store, and you can see that I grouted it, but it kind of cracked. So I think because of the seams and of the thickness and how I applied it, that's why it kind of cracked a little bit all around. Most of it, not everything, but on the sides over there, and I think in the back, on the other side in the back, you can see it more. But I had a sink that I got. It's a cast iron, super heavy, and I got it for like, I don't know, from Facebook Marketplace a few years ago. I don't even remember how much it was, $30 or $40, but it had been sitting there forever. So finally made a structure for it, put the nice tile and put the legs and everything, and then also some casters that are like 5 inches so that it can move everywhere here in the patio. And now all I need to do is put some shelves and get it to where I want it to be, but right now I hadn't had the time to do it. So hopefully in the near future I'll do that, but this is what it's looking like. And I need to move these pots out of here so that I can actually pot something here. And maybe just thinking about things right now and seeing the whole sink, how it is at this point, I think if I lower it too, that would be beneficial, because I feel like it's very high. Okay, so let me show you how tall it is. Let's see if I can. So you see, it's kind of high here. I feel like if I have it lower, I can work this way more better. But if I'm too high, I'm not gonna be able to work as comfortably. So I might have to chop down the height and make it lower so that I can work even better. And I also want to create something where I have a foldable ledge, and I can put some more stuff here on the side as well. So we'll see. It's just time. I never have time to do things, but hopefully I can get to do that. And sometimes you want to hold on to things for the longest time, but it just creates more clutter in your life. So I've been learning to just not think about it and just throw it out, and that way it creates space for more beautiful and better things. So that's what I'm trying to do right here. I just threw something that I've been holding on to for the longest time. It doesn't even make any sense. Let me just show you. This was in the shower, and we repainted it for like a couple of times, and then we took it out here, and I said maybe it can serve as a shelf over here, and I can put something on it. I don't think we're gonna use it. I don't think it's gonna be good for anything, so I'm just gonna throw it out because this is already rusted on the inside. Then this is a light that is no longer working. It's a solar light, and I tried doing some electric work on this. I have no idea what I'm doing. So this one's gonna go out as well. I don't think I can use it, and we just have to let go. And little by little, you know, we gotta learn. But that way we can make space for beautiful things. This kind of thing has to go as well. And I think I can still use these 2 tops, but other than that, everything went. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. So I just wanted to show you a quick hack that I think it is a hack at least, and it's for your pots. I got these pots from the Dollar Tree store, and this is where I'm putting my strawberries, and I didn't have anywhere where I could tower them because we're very limited in space here. As you can see, anything that you can leave an open space, it's good, because if you start putting things and piling things on the sides, it really feels constricted, and I don't like that. I like the going and flowing into the garden space. And I think the best thing that I came up with is to put the planter right here on top of the fence. We have the wood here that can support it, and as you can see here, this is where I put it. and I put a couple of screws to tie it down to the fence. But let me just show it to you here. This is another one that I'm doing, and as you can see, it's a very simple construction. I just kind of like made it where it could sit comfortably inside. This could sit, or what, not inside, yeah, that the planter, that the pot could sit comfortably inside of this. So let me just show you here. So this right here is the whole support, and then this, let me just find the way. This is our pot, and we're gonna sit it right here. And you see that I made these supports here on the side so that it won't like go down if there's any winds. So there's 3 supports all around, and that's why I made it the way that I did. And now we're gonna go put it over there. And my dad is, if you see him right there, he's reconstructing this beautiful table that my mom got a long time ago. It's very, very beautiful, but unfortunately that side on there fell, so we needed to redo it, and he's finally doing it, doing a great job. And also there's the little chairs, they're gorgeous. So once everything's done, hopefully that will be done as well, and we'll be happy to enjoy the place. So right here, let me just show you where we already put this together. And as you can see, I drove a couple of screws through the wood fence, the top, and then I made it so that it could also go through the bottom fence post here, fence thing here, and that way it's stable, you know, it's nice and stable, so it won't move, it won't budge. And another thing is it'll be nice and receive all the sun during the whole 6 to 8 hours that it has here. So this one's already have a little bit of strawberries. Really excited. I had put some of this cardboard here because I thought I was gonna put it on like on a tower, but I then ended up saying, no, I'm not gonna do the tower. I'm just gonna put it here where it receives the sun as much as possible. So I'm gonna take this off, and then I'm gonna do some companion planting for the strawberries. I'm gonna look it up, but if you guys give me ideas of the things that I can use for companion planting, that would be awesome too. So as you can see, the wider side sits on this side, and then the point, because it's kind of like a triangle, the point sits here on this side. So there you go. And it'll be having, I'll put the irrigation there so that I can do irrigation, and then irrigation is just gonna go through here, and it has the holes only here on the sides, not in the middle, so that it doesn't ruin the wood. That's my thinking so far right now, that if I do that, and then the water that comes down from here will drop on the mint and make it happy and pretty as well. This is so cool, guys. Just the smell of mint and fresh herbs is delicious. Nothing like that. And the rosemary too. Rosemary is really nice too. Oh, delicious. And then the next thing that we're gonna do is gonna be planting the rest of our flowers and things that we got from the store. They're ready to go. I already put some in here, and then the rest I'm gonna put over there in that pot, and try to see where else I can, you know, put them in. That way it'll look gorgeous. So let's get to that. Okay, so you can see that they're nice and close together. That's what I wanted because I know that plants like to stay together, and so they can like snuggle up and just talk to each other and cheer each other up to get more fruit going. But there it is, and so that's what I'm gonna do here for the rest. However many I can put in these pots. Let me show you what I have left. This pretty one, for example, this is the pink berry basket pink. That one I'm gonna leave in this one because I feel like it's okay, it's big enough, I hope. And so I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna put like a saucer underneath so that it doesn't dry up too fast. But then we have the other planter. So this other planter is just right off here where we have the others, so you can see where it is. And the problem with this one is that I think during the summer there was more sun coming through here, but just in general the best spot to put it, because we have more sun during the day, and this is my planter so that I can have sunny things in them, full sun plants, is right here by the shed. So I'm gonna get rid of this huge plant. It's a succulent, but I'm gonna try to see if I can plant it outside. These are the other ones that I have planted, and they're finally doing good and getting some color. And I think except for that one that just went down, but everything else has taken. I don't know if you can see through there. So I'm gonna try to put the planter over here on this side, and then I'm gonna take off these guys that have given me beautiful strawberries, tiny ones but beautiful. I thank you, plant, for everything that you've given me. And it has thrived for like years and years. I don't know how, because I think they only live like for 3 years and then they die off. But I think I have had the other runners come through and plant themselves, but you can see the level of soil has gone down dramatically on this one. So I'm gonna fix that and get these out of here. Hopefully they'll love their new home and they'll have more sun, so that way they can produce more. And then I also have here my oregano and a little tiny seedling, like it's an onion. These are from seed. So this one and then these other two I'm going to put up in one of those strawberry ones. So that's the plan for right now. So before I put any irrigation on any of these, because I haven't connected the irrigation to them yet, I am going to be planting everything. So I'm going to take off the plants and plant them so that I can be free and not have to like fuss with any tubes or anything like that. This is what we have so far. I think the front is done, but the back, we do have a little bit of space here in the back, although I could leave space for this one, this kind of daisy to flower more. I do want to put a little bit of greens, so I need to see what I can get. I have some coleus inside that I've been rooting. I'm not sure that one is going to be what is going to be needed, but I like it. Maybe I can get some other coleus that I have here that is a lime green and get it to look good. But so far I'm liking it. So now we just need to start doing the irrigation, and then I can put it back, but I'm gonna need help because this thing is so heavy. It is already late in the night. We're about 7 o'clock, something like that. But I do want to repot this Gerbera daisy because the pot is just giving out. So it's so bad. And as you can see, it's just giving, it gave it all it could. So now we're gonna put it in another pot. It's gonna be another one, another plastic. Probably should do terracotta, but I don't have one right now available. And I got these from the dollar store. They look like terracotta. And we're gonna open the holes for this pot so that this can drain. And then we're gonna repot it, make it nice and comfortable in the new pot. And this one, I think I got it from Trader Joe's a long time ago, and it's been giving us Gerbera daisies, and they have the most beautiful dark red. I'm not usually a red flower kind of gal, but this one is just beautiful. And so we're gonna try to get it to survive. You can see how it's, and it has completely dried out and then come back multiple times. I don't want to do this again to this plant. I want to give it the best life that it can, put it on irrigation and get it going. So I'm grabbing some scissors and hopefully they just I'm just gonna grab my drill. At least one more, that's what we saw. We're gonna have to peel it off. Yep. That's how it's gonna go. It's so rooted in. Alright guys, I am going to be cleaning out this area over here that you see, and I honestly am rethinking that I'm gonna be naming my channel now Gardening at Night, because that is the only time that I have time to do anything. And I am here in the cold. It is April still, but it's super cold, so hopefully we'll get better days. But these are the sweet peas, well, not sweet peas, just peas. And these are for eating, because that's one of the things that I want to do in my garden. Garden things that I'm going to be eating and that I'm going to be enjoying. It's not only going to be plants, flowers, but also things that I can enjoy and eat. So let's get to work. clean the whole thing. All right, now we're done.